All right, what's up, dude? Prem football talk. Let's go.
Back at it. Another
Back at
day,
it.
another show.
Saturday morning vibes.
Easy like Saturday morning.
So we just saw Arsenal lose to Southampton. 1-0. They're out of the FA Cup. The holders of the FA Cup are out.
Yeah, you know, maybe my initial 2-0 Arsenal prediction was a little, maybe too gung-ho a bit,
I
but
believe I believe I call Southampton. Is that right?
you you did. You took the odds and the Saints.
They were a 2-1 underdog. Over a 2-1 underdog.
You put anything on that one?
Did not.
No?
Did not risk it. Not
That's
yet. Not yet. Maybe I'll start throwing some money around. We'll see. We'll see.
it's hard to bet against your club, isn't it?
It's very hard to bet against a team that you root for. So yeah, I don't feel bad not putting money on that one. But what do you think? Arsenal out, so now Arsenal is 10th in the Premier League and they got the Europa League. Willian looked terrible again. I mean, didn't produce a goal or assist. I thought Pepe looked pretty good, but didn't produce anything. My biggest my biggest angst watching that game was Nketiah playing over Balogun. I just really think Balogun needs to get more minutes. I feel he just from the eye test, you see Balogun, you see Nketiah. Balogun is a better player. Play him, Arteta. Like, be strong. Play him over Nketiah.
Yeah. We were saying this a little bit how it seems like Arteta has his viewpoint about how he wants it to be done, and he's a little too rigid in some respects.
He is. For a young man, he seems way too rigid.
Yeah, and I feel as though just the way athletes and just people in general in this we are in 2021, last time I checked,
Mhm.
unless you have like that sustained record of success like a Sir Alex or even I guess like a Guardiola at this point, but my bone with Guardiola is has he ever managed a team that wasn't a super team?
Not yet.
No, I could manage City, guaranteed. You know what else? I could
What?
also manage Barcelona circle 2010.
Yeah.
I think I could put that team sheet together. And at Bayern, with all those players, he was only like, you won the league, great. But
Yeah,
like
you never
they
won the
never
Champions League, right?
they never they went out to Madrid every single year. So
What's your
like
point? You think Guardiola is overrated? Is that what you're getting at?
I do. I do.
Wow.
I think
Wow.
he's over. So he just handpicks the best. Come on, man. Show me. You know, show
But
me something.
you can only do with what you're given. So he hasn't. It's not like he's gone to a bad team and failed, right? We just have never seen him manage a mid-table team. And why would you? Why would you at the point that he's at in his career? Why would you now? You know what? You know who we
No,
should give
no, I
a
get
little bit
that.
of respect to, and maybe not so much respect because maybe this was his best option. But Mourinho went to Tottenham. I mean, Tottenham's not Real Madrid or
No,
even Chelsea for that matter.
very true. I don't know. I just look at the whole Bayern thing and like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I could manage any of those teams, Sean, and so could you.
No, I totally hear your point. And just playing devil's advocate, it's like he just hasn't had like he started with Barcelona. He
Like maybe the
started
greatest
in
team of all
2011.
time.
What's that?
Maybe the greatest side of all time.
Yeah, it was funny. I was just looking at a clip from that game where Arsenal beat Barcelona back like during that era. Jack Wilshere just bossed the midfield back
Yeah.
before Jack Wilshere broke his ankles like several times, like both sides. Those are the
Yeah.
days. You had the
Yeah.
Van Persie, you had the Wilshere, you had Fabregas, Nasri. Oof. How did Arsenal not win the league with that squad? I'll tell you, injuries. Always.
Oh, how times have changed.
Yeah. But we digress. Let's move on, huh? So Arsenal
Yes.
out of the FA Cup. I mean, really not a surprise, right? It's not a surprise when you think about it.
Nah, other than the fact that they seem to just have lightning in a bottle when it comes to the FA Cup.
Yeah. It's not they're 10th in the table and that's really where they should be. I don't think they should be higher than that.
Yeah, I agree. And at
Next
this
piece of
point,
news.
oh
Next
yeah,
piece.
go ahead. We'll keep it moving.
Yeah, let's keep it moving. Let's not talk about Arsenal anymore.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola has quotes saying that the Premier League, the size of the Premier League is too big. He wants to have fewer teams in the Premier League. Here's his quotes. I have the feeling that we cannot lose what local leagues mean, what it means to play the FA Cup, what it means to play in the leagues. What we should do is make every league in Europe stronger than what it is. Less teams, better championship, better League One, better League Two, better Premier League, with less teams in every competition. Go to quality over quantity. You have to make a super Premier League. For that, you have to reduce teams, but we can't kill lower divisions or the Premier League. That's something that is so important. It's not about other benefits. It's about how important sentimentally it is having your own league for every country.
I guess what he's saying is if there's only so many teams in so many places, then there wouldn't be such a concentration of talent in England. And then you'd have to like, I don't know, your like lower side teams would then be like your better players in like Portugal and France and like that type of thing. It's maybe one take. But honestly, in terms of the magic of the local leagues, isn't the opportunity and the ability to scratch and claw your way up into a Premier League part of the magic?
That was my first thought. I was like, yeah, I want to see, like, that is huge. Like, for a championship side to get into Premier League, it is absolutely huge. And I guess if there's less teams in the Prem, it makes it even more satisfying. But don't you want more teams in the Prem? Don't you want more teams in that top competition? And
Yeah.
furthermore, the Prem this season is more competitive than I've ever seen. So in terms of that quality, I think the quality is there. You know, I don't think
Yeah, I
there's
think
any.
this is
Yeah,
I agree. I
I
think
mean
this is Guardiola.
We have Sheffield United, but you know
Yeah.
that,
I
that's
like the new I like the new blood that comes in, you get some,
yeah.
I think this is Guardiola with his super team goggles on again.
Yeah. Well, anyways, let's move on from that. I don't know. I doubt that's going to happen. I like the number. I like the number of teams.
20's perfect.
That's a good number. Next bit of news. It looks like De Bruyne is out for 6 weeks, which is really unfortunate because he's been looking really good. And City, in turn, have been looking really good. So my question to you is, Mike, does Man City keep charging to the top of the table if De Bruyne is out for a month and a half?
I would have to say that's gonna give them problems. They
That
don't
was
have
the thing. Yeah.
they don't have a like for like De Bruyne. I mean, honestly, De Bruyne is one of the best in the world, and there's not many De Bruyne
No like
substitutes.
for like. There's not a
Yeah,
like for De Bruyne. Yeah, no.
no. Like out on the wings, you got Sterling, you got Mahrez, you got a whole bunch. Maybe Foden. You could maybe weather the storm with one of those guys, but
Yeah.
honestly, with Man City was starting to scare me with our picks. We had a couple of red squads, 1 and 2, for our season-ending finishers.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this might slow City down a little bit, and I'm not too disappointed about that for my own selfish reasons.
That's a good point. Yeah, I think obviously it's going to affect them. You don't have your best player arguably in the squad that's going to affect you, but I just think they have so much more talent, especially around those positions, especially with how good Foden's playing, that I think they'll be okay. As you just crush a sandwich there. Yeah, I think they'll be okay. But it definitely, like maybe if they were going to run away, like if De Bruyne is like just keeps being on fire and they're about to run away with it, maybe that is now not going to happen.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
No
All right.
offense to
Well,
the
let's
citizens.
let's wrap today with some FA Cup picks, huh?
Let's do it.
All right. Let me pull it up here. What kind of sandwich are you eating?
Well, I didn't make it,
So you
but
don't know what you're eating?
no, it's got some cheese, it's got some ham, and it's got some egg and a little bit of a toasted.
Oh, interesting.
Try it. Not bad. Not
Cool.
bad.
All right. I got the games up. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. So tomorrow, FA Cup. I'll do three. How many did we do yesterday? Well, I'll just do all the we'll talk about all the teams that are involved in the Premier League. So first up tomorrow, 7 a.m. is Chelsea against Luton Town. Chelsea is minus 715. Luton Town is plus 1700.
Okay.
Do you see an upset in that one, Mike?
I'm not sure I do. I know
Likewise.
I know the Blues have been a little off kilter, and I can't foresee them playing a full strength, Chelsea squad.
Mhm.
But I mean, I just don't see Chelsea having too many issues dispatching little old Luton Town.
All right. What did you give a score? I missed that.
Give me a 2-0.
Okay. I'll go 4-0 Chelsea.
Oh.
I like the high scores. All right, next up we got Brentford at home to Leicester City. I want to say I remember Brentford knocking out a couple teams. It was maybe either last season or the season before. They had a good FA Cup run. Brentford plus 390. Leicester only minus 148. So the odds makers are kind of feeling what I'm saying here, where Brentford's maybe will make another FA Cup run. That's interesting.
I think Brentford's run was this season. They've knocked out a few.
Was it the previous one? Yeah, I want to say.
They've knocked out, I think, Southampton.
Well, you mean last season, right?
No, I think this season.
Well, Southampton just knocked out Arsenal, bro.
Oh, I meant maybe it was the Carabao Cup.
Maybe, but like for sure they had a run in the FA Cup. It might have been last season or the season before. Like I remember this.
I remember watching them play. It had to have been the Carabao Cup. There's so many cup competitions going on. It's hard to keep them all straight. But they have this guy, Josh Da Silva.
Oh, he plays for Brentford?
And he was like the best player on the pitch against like some Premier sides. So
yeah, no, is he on loan to them?
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Okay, so Brentford's in the championship, and Brentford is fourth in the championship, right behind Watford and Swansea, and just ahead of Reading and Bournemouth. So Brentford's legit. They also have They also have won 4 out of their past 5 games. They're fourth in the championship. They have 12 wins, 8 draws, 3 losses. Very good record. It's gonna be a tough game for Leicester. At Brentford. I'm gonna go Brentford 1-0.
Ooh, I was thinking a 2-1 Brentford win as well.
Let's go, baby. Value pick of the week, man. That's value pick of the week right there. All right, so you got, if there's anyone out there watching this, you got Brentford almost a 4-1 dog at home. So $100 gets you roughly $400 on that.
Not
All
bad.
right. Let's keep it pushing. We'll go Fulham at home to Burnley. Wow, good FA Cup game there. 2 Premier League teams. Fulham plus 123, Burnley plus 235, the draw plus 225. So the draw just means that they draw after 90 minutes, I assume, because they don't play replays anymore. They would just go to extra time and penalties.
Right. So I like the Cottagers here.
Yeah, I know you do.
Burnley had a big win. That they took down
Massive
Liverpool,
win.
but
Massive win.
you could see a little bit of a back to earth performance.
This would be a good game to watch. I'm definitely going to watch this one.
Yeah, I like the attacking ability of Fulham a little more than Burnley's rather tepid forward play.
What are you going? What score are you going?
Give me a 2-1 Fulham victory.
Okay, I'll go 1-0 Burnley.
Okay. I
All
like
right, next one. Next one's huge. Man United at home to Liverpool. What?
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Man United plus 150 at home. Liverpool plus 163. And then the draw plus 265.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, but you get good odds for any team you pick. It's kind of similar to when they played in the Premier League. Like you get good odds all over.
Yeah, and it's almost kind of interesting because they get to play each other again so quickly after already just seeing each other.
I love it, man. It's becoming a really great rival again. Like the way
Yeah.
Ollie set up and how much he pissed Klopp off, where he just like sat back behind the ball. That last game, I kind of like it. I really like it.
Yeah. This is a tough one. That's a tough one to pick.
That Man United.
That's the way I was leaning. So I'm going to take United 1-0.
It's a good pick. I'll go 2-1 United. We're both on the United bandwagon.
A little bit, just because they keep getting results when they probably shouldn't.
I like their players. I like Bruno. I like Papa. I like Martial. I like Rashford, and then I like Ollie too. I like their manager. I have to say I like Man United.
I do too, and I just feel like they're kind of playing with a little more confidence right now.
Yeah, a lot more confidence. I mean, especially if you think back a couple seasons.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, last one. Everton at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Love that name, by the way. Sheffield Wednesday plus 800 on the road. Everton minus 286. The draw plus 400. Remember, the draw for the FA Cup means they just got to make it through the 90 minutes tied. And then if that happens, that's a draw. It doesn't matter what happens after that.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
My first thought was like the odds are too Sheffield Wednesday's getting too good of an odd. There shouldn't be plus 800. I think the odds should be a little closer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree.
Let me see where Sheffield Wednesday is in the table. They were a Premier League side not too long ago.
I know it's been a minute. Maybe 15 years or so.
No, I want to say they've been in the Prem within the last 7. No.
No,
you don't think so?
It's been nah.
So they're in the Championship. They are in. They're in the drop zone. They're in the relegation zone in the Championship. They have 6 wins, 7 draws, 10 losses, 19 points.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go with the Toffees here.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of talent.
They have a lot of talent. And they got Ancelotti. They're not the David Moyes Everton anymore. Not that was bad. Not to hate on David Moyes, but I just feel like they've improved from there.
Yeah, their best player isn't Fellaini anymore.
Yeah.
So that's a positive progression.
Yeah. No, true. If you think of their squad now, their squad is legit. Very legit.
Yeah. I mean, you got a lot of skill. Give me a 2-0 win for Everton.
That sounds good. I'll go 3-1 Everton.
Perfect. We're a little bit in agreement today.
Great minds, that whole thing.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with it, Sean.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Good chatting today.
Well, as always, Sean, I always look forward to our moments across the Zoom screen.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll chat again tomorrow. More
Let's
football
do
to
it.
talk about, I suppose.
Always more football to be talked.
All right.
All
Over
right,
and
Sean.
out.